Okay. I don't know if YouTube or Facebook is going to work today because the wind is blowing so hard, I may not have a connection. I know I haven't been able to watch videos, so maybe I won't be able to do one either. But either way, good morning and welcome to the Morning Muse with Ginger Hopper. Are you blessed? I'm so blessed. It's amazing. So, I titled this one, Who Are You Talking to? Good title. So, I talk to myself a lot, like a lot. And yes, I answer myself. Okay. But I used to talk to myself a lot more than what I talk to myself now. Because over time, as I've grown and as I've learned things, I know why this looks funny because I lifted my chair. There, if I lower my chair, there. it's it's the I don't want to call it OCD, but it's the little quirks. I've learned how to do this, and then when it's not right, it bothers me. But okay, back to it. Sorry. It's it's been one of those kind of mornings already. Okay. So, who are you talking to? So back when I started out and I was talking to myself quite often, I realized that me answering myself, I never got anywhere. I never got smarter. Because what's the saying, right? Never be the smartest person in the room. The reason you don't wanna be the I mean, it's great to be smart and everybody go, "Oh, look at her, she's smart, but it's never good to be the smartest one in the room. The reason why? How are you gonna learn? How can you grow from that? If you're the smartest person in the room, you're stagnant. Everyone else is gonna come up to your level, you're just gonna be right there. You're gonna plateau, right? So, never, ever, ever be the smartest person in the room. Maybe for a second, but don't stay there long. I know I'm not the smartest person on this channel or people watching me. I know I'm not the smartest, but that's okay. But I hope that smart one reaches out to me and teaches me a thing or two, right? So, where am I going with all this? Here it is. I went from talking to myself to talking with Jesus. I have noticed, and maybe you don't believe in God, maybe you believe in a higher power. That's a great start. So let's go with that. Okay. Instead of me walking around going, "Oh, yeah, I gotta do another load of laundry. Oh, I can't forget to put the roast in the crock pot." Uh, okay, instead of doing that type of thing, now I'm doing, "Thank you, Lord, for the roast that I have to put in the crock pot today. Thank you so much for allowing me to have dirty laundry. That means I have enough clothes to wear for the week." Whatever. It's being grateful. But I've noticed that the more I talk to the higher power, in my case, God, the easier life becomes. People who aren't supposed to be in your life are slowly removed. People who are supposed to be in your life are slowly put in your life. And it alters things and it creates this thing that happens. I'm telling you right now, I realized last night going over some of the things that we are doing between the Hearts Discernment group and the YouTube and Facebook Lives and uh, studying the Bible. And I realized last night, I mean, I'm grateful and thankful for everything. I wake up looking for that great thing, and I don't care if it's burnt toast. It's great I have food, okay? I'm removing all the complaints out of my life. And so naturally, I'm talking out loud a lot more because I'm being so grateful. But the blessings that have unfolded in front of me that I didn't group together and look and say, I mean, I look and say, "Oh, this is great. I'm able to help these women and I'm so blessed there. And I'm so blessed to be able to finally figure out YouTube." And then, but I took them all as individuals. And last night I kind of grouped up all of these things. And I had to reach out and ask for help for the Hearts Discernment page because I'm getting to where I need to make sure that I'm still giving 100%. But when I grouped all these things together and realized the blessings that are surrounding me, I got so warm and so excited and just so humbled. Like, I know where I was. I know where I was 15, 20 years ago. And if you would have known me then, you would have said, there's no way she'll ever make anything of herself. There is no way she's going to be where she's at today. Sorry. You would have said, she's a good person, but where she's at is where she's going to stay. Because I've always had a good heart. I didn't always use it for the proper things, but the resource was good. Sorry. So the people that look back on that, even myself sometimes, I look back at that and say, I refuse to be a statistic. I knew I was a survivor. And things started happening. This has gone way off what I thought it was going to be. But I started using things. Things would come into my life like a home sales thing. And then they went out of business. And then I started into an oil company and that went great. And that's actually that company is where I found, I mean, I've always known God. I've always been present with God. I've always, knew the Bible, but I never had a relationship. And that's important because if you don't have a relationship, you don't really know him. So then I started this Bible study with some people in that oil group, and they brought me into more faith, and then I started watching these videos on conscious language, and then I found another company called Ula, which I'm still involved with both of them, um, but that company brought me up even higher and said, "You are possible your kid." So, there's been this whole thing, and then I was introduced to Martha Cracci. I have, put some of her posts on my Facebook before because she's just an incredible woman, and she teaches this course on how to use your pain to lift your life up, and she's also a Christian. And so I was with her and I'm taking her class and I'm taking her course, and she teaches you everything you need to know to help people, but she doesn't tell you how to do it. She teaches you how to do it. And I know that sounds like the same, but it's not. She doesn't say, okay, now you need to say this to them and now you need to get them attached to you. No, she doesn't do that. What she does is, where's your pain? Find that pain. Talk about that pain. People are going to be attracted to you because of what you've been through and who you are. And then teach them how you got out of it. And so looking back at all this and thinking where I was and where I am now, I tell you what, it started with meeting my husband. My husband has been my rock. My husband he always supports me no matter what. He knows I'm crazy and he loves me for it. And so that was like the second piece to me that I needed, and then we glued it together by going to church, and then we built on that by doing the next thing, and, then he supported me with the Bible study, and, I mean, it just kept growing and growing. So now to sit here and look back where I was, where I am, what is happening in my life right now, I mean, last year I'd have told you my life is perfect, I love it, it's great. But even looking back 1 year ago, My life was a mess back then compared to now. And I cannot wait till next year when I can look back on this video and say, wow, my life was a mess then. Because look how much better it's gotten just from loving you and helping you get through your things that I've already been through. If you don't know Jesus, that can be your glue. Okay, my husband was the other piece that I needed to be able to glue things together. Not everybody needs that. I don't think I actually needed that, but that's what God gave me to be able to start growing. Okay. So maybe yours is something completely different. Maybe yours is, I don't know, getting that new job that's just right for you, that's going to help you meet the right people and grow. I don't know what it is, but if you have faith and you love Jesus, and go back to what this was supposed to be about, talk to him. You can sound like you're talking to yourself as long as you're giving it to him. I walk around this house all day talking out loud to him now. Such blessings. I want to tell you a real quick story. I know I've been on here long. I know I kind of went all over the place. It didn't stick to what I was supposed to, but I think this story is very relevant. Okay. Um, I don't know. Maybe I told the story before. If I did, go ahead, ignore me. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did. About the festival. It's worth repeating. I was at the festival and I prayed and prayed and prayed, God, please. And then I went over my budget and said that, I told this, didn't I? I needed $700. But really to get me through the month, I could do with 450 or 400, whatever it was. And he said, but in order to not get behind, I need 350. Lord, please bless me with 350, whatever the number was. And I'm fast forwarding this real fast because I think I've told it before. So I start out the day, first night, nothing. Second day, I had made 350. And I was thanking God. And I thought, you know what? God never promises to give us everything we want. He promises to give us what we need. And I even told him that in my prayers. This is what I need. And that's what he gave me. I was so thankful. I was praying. I was saying, all the glory goes to you, God. A little while later, somebody comes over and they buy $100 worth of stuff. I made my 450. I was like, wow, Lord, thank you so much. I don't even have to worry about struggling now. I got gas for the car. Everything is perfect. Thank you so much. And as it was time to start cleaning up my booth, I'm thanking God out loud. Thank you, Lord. Thank you so much. Wow, you are so amazing. All the glory goes to you and all the people I got to meet today and help today and on and on and on. And I turn around and there's someone standing at my booth. And excuse me, I got a little runny nose from all the tears. Turn around, this lady's just looking at me, smiling, and I said, "Oh, sorry, I was talking to the big man, giving him all the glory for today." And she says, "Well, how much is this? And how much is that? And how much is this?" She walked away from my booth. I had made $710. Granted, I had spent $10 on lunch, but I knew that I needed $700 and that that's $10 extra was selfish for me. I ended up buying the person next to me dinner that night for $10 because I'd asked for 700. I didn't ask for 710 so I could eat. So I gave that extra $10 to someone else. Now, tell me if I would not have been thanking the Lord and giving him all the glory, he would not, I highly doubt that he would have given me the money that I wanted. I believe that was a blessing, a reward saying, well, well done, my child." Right? Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the way I looked at it. I truly believe that if I would not have been worshiping him and praising him out loud, not embarrassed, just freely. I really don't think I would have gotten that last sale. So, who are you talking to? And the one thing I want to make clear is you don't have to be like, "Dear Lord, thank you for this and thank you for that. And can you please take care of this? And it would be nice if you could help me with that. And could I have some money to pay my bills?" Whatever. And that, I'm being kind of nasty there. I shouldn't. It's not nasty. It's instead of praying, thanking him for things, and instead of asking him for things, just talk. Just talk to him. Like, literally, go fold your laundry and say, "Oh, Lord, thank you so much. This is so nice, and wow, you sure have a beautiful day out there today. The wind is kinda crazy today, but hey, that's pretty cool. Now I have to put my hair up in a ponytail. I wonder what I look like." Just have your normal talk to yourself conversation with him. It's fun, and then you don't feel as crazy talking to yourself. You'll be surprised all the blessings that come out of it. Just try it. I see the comments coming in. I haven't checked the comments. I don't like to because if I notice who's on here, sometimes I like freeze up. I don't know why. It's you think that me talking to you every day like this is so easy, but honestly, I'm looking in my own eyes and I'm talking to me. So when I see the comments, they just kind of scroll a little bit and I never look at them. So yeah, it's not easy for me to be on here. But I'm talking to myself. See, I still do talk to myself, but only when I'm on camera. All right, we've gotten way off topic. I told you it's one of those days. I'm in a giddy mood. I have so many blessings, and it's probably going to be another month before I can share, but I cannot wait to share everything with you. Have a blessed day. I do need to give you a real quick heads up. What did it say? Wednesday. Okay, so today is Wednesday. Pre-advance notice. Next week, I have company coming in. Um, the lives times might have to be adjusted a little bit. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. No, maybe Tuesday and Wednesday. Just bear with me. The company that's coming, they have things that have to be done at certain times, so I have to adjust my schedule for them while they're here. I can't wait to see them. Okay, love you all. I'll get off here now. Bye bye. Have a great day.